a Sunday groove, the vibe is tight. Crafting dreams in the morning light. Threads and fabric, needles and glue, creating magic, just me and you. Sunday fun day, feel the beat. Hands are moving, can't take a seat. Quilt is all that make it glow. Sharing the skills, let the love flow. Linda's here with her crafty flair, spinning ideas, filling the air. Sean is dancing, tools in hand. Together we conquer the craft land. Sunday fun day, feel the beat. Hands are moving, can't take a seat. Quilt is all that make it glow. Sharing the skills, let the love flow. Laser beams cutting shapes so clean. Colors collide like a vivid dream. Tips and tricks pass round the crowd, creating together, hearts so proud. Sunday fun day, feel the beat. Hands are moving, can't take a seat. Quilt is all that make it glow. Sharing the skills, let the love flow. Linda's here with her crafty flair, spinning ideas, filling the air. Sean is dancing, tools in hand. Together we conquer the craft land. Linda's here with her crafty flair, spinning ideas, filling the air. Sean is dancing, tools in hand. Together we conquer the craft land. Sunday fun day, feel the beat. Hands are moving, can't take a seat. Quilt is all that make it glow. Sharing the skills, let the love flow. Let the love flow. Let the love flow.
Hello, hello. Hey, everybody.
Hello. Hello.
How's it going? Oh my God, Miss Ann, we're so sorry to hear that. Glad you're safe, though. Definitely better the greenhouse than you. So,
Hey, Shay.
super, super happy you're okay.
Hey, Donzel. Mm. My God, picture me crafting. Hey, girl.
Welcome in, everybody.
Wow. Praying for you. Mm. Y'all gonna
How's
kill me.
everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Oh my goodness. Let's see who's here. Who do we have in the house? On Sunday Fun Day. Thank y'all for joining us. Hey, Smurfs Creations. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Miss Chrissy. Hey, Lady Bear. Look, here come Honey. I hear her coming up the stairs. Hey, DB. Welcome in. Look, she tapping on my leg. Hey, Miss Jennifer. Hey, April. Welcome in. Hey, Miss Ann. Miss Ann, so glad you're safe. So glad you're safe.
Yes.
Um, Miss Jennifer Hancock, picture me crafting. Um, who else? Hey, Donzel, welcome in. Hey, Shay Shay, welcome in. Hey, Miss Beth. Let's see who else we got. Who else? Hey, Miss Linda Gray, Lady Bear. Hey, Miss Joy. Hey, Shamika. Okay, I'm so glad everybody made it. It's Sunday Fun Day. Honey, say hello to the people. Say I got my fresh hairdo. Look how she looking.
Yes, girl.
Say hey, Miss Linda. Look, she heard
Hey,
you.
girl. Hey, girl.
Say hey, y'all. Hey. Say hey. Say hey, grandmother.
Hey,
Wave at grandma.
gifted.
Say hey,
Welcome in,
grandmother.
everybody. Welcome in.
Say
Hey.
hey, everybody.
She said, I want to
Yes.
talk about that word you talked about earlier.
I know. I know.
She
She was like, you never gave me my treat, lady. Where is it? Where's the treats? Where's the treats? So, yes, yes, yes. All
Hey,
right,
Miss Mary.
guys.
Hey, Mama.
Oh, no. All right. How's everybody doing? Miss Linda, what's going on? How you doing today?
Girl, I'm fine, child. I'm fine.
Doing fine, doing fine. Okay, okay. What you work on this week?
Well, I was working on the snippet. Um,
Oh, snails,
what is
snippets, and tails, the
yeah,
boys.
yeah, and then earlier I was working on Miss Shay Shay's project. So along. That's about it. For this week.
Okay, okay. How's the baby quilt going? Hey, Rougie, welcome in.
It's going really good. I had to redo the robot. I didn't like where some of the files come in two, so I just did it on one big thing. But yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
You got anything you want to show the people?
Well, I got the robot. I think he's over. Well, well.
Shay Shay say the best sew along ever. Girl, I give up. Boom.
Oh God, it's a mess. It's. I don't think she did the. I don't think Kimber Bell. I don't know. I don't know. But
Oh
that's
my
my robot.
goodness. Look at oh my God. I love that fabric. That robot is super cute, Miss Linda. What do you don't like about it? It's cute. That's cute.
No, the other one was his head was cut off. You had to put it
Uh-huh.
together. I didn't like it, so I just went on and did him in one whole one. But
That is cute.
yeah, other
I
than
like
that,
the robot.
everything is good. Everything is good.
Now, did you
Um,
use your scan and cut with that?
no, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, I think she sent me an email the other day, asked me what's wrong with me because I haven't used her in a while.
Oh, wait. This your scan and cut sent you an email?
Yeah, she say, "Well, what's wrong with you?"
Oh. Oh,
Thank
yes.
you,
That
thank
robot
you
is
very
cute.
much.
Yeah, the robot is really cute. What
Mhm.
else? You said you worked on something else. Oh, Shay Shay's part.
Yeah,
Her.
I was working. Oh, well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all so she can get her police officers together. Um, I don't like this a certain part in there. I don't like, and we're not friends. I mean, just gonna let y'all. We frenemies. What we is. What did I
Okay.
where? There's a piece I think Miss Christina was trying to help me with it earlier, so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I didn't like. See this? I didn't like the way that was for the robot.
Oh, okay. So you had three pieces that you had to do for this robot. And so what you did was put it out. Oh,
Two.
two pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Yeah, he
you
got
put
me
it all
fast.
together. Wait, put it back up there. That's kind of cute though. I like the colors. I know.
No, I didn't. I didn't. You know where he going. I didn't. I
Yeah.
don't like that crease in it. I didn't like that. So it's gonna be all right. But there's
Ooh,
another.
congratulations, Miss Ann. Congratulations.
Here you go.
Con-
This is what made me quit today. This a piece you had to do, and the little pieces to put it together. I put one big square over there.
mhm.
Can you see that, Officer Shay Shay? Where Officer Shay Shay at?
Yes, that's cute though. That's the one that was going to be the log cabin, right? So instead of
Yeah,
the log cabin, you okay? Gotcha,
yeah. But other than
gotcha.
that, that's it, honey. That is it.
Miss Joy, Miss Linda says, let's do a scan and cut project together. And Miss Joy said her scan and cut is named Bro Man. And Miss Ann said that her life just got easier because her husband bought her robotics for her long arm. You're gonna love the robotics for your long arm. Long arm. That's
Okay.
amazing.
So let's get together. Who that is? Shay Shay?
Uh-huh.
Let's get
Let's
together and let's figure that out because I'm not trusting you and Key KB no more. I'm
Ah,
not trusting you and
yes.
KB.
Yes.
Well, you can talk to your blue in the face, baby. You must want me to take my glasses off.
Shay
I ain't
Shay
got
is
time.
not the word of the day, Miss Linda. She said that's not gonna be it. Not it.
Mm, mm,
Ah, it's not
mm.
KB.
Okay. All right. As long as it
Mhm.
ain't KB, we good.
All right. So so I actually went live earlier this week. Late at night, I was working on a couple of things. I finished binding the baby quilt, so I did finish that. Miss Kristen said she knitted a log cabin.
Oh,
She Oh, well,
oh,
Miss
I don't
Kristen,
knit. I don't knit.
you
So
should post it. Post it in our group so we can see it. Ooh, that sounds cute.
mm-hmm.
So let me show y'all. I finished the baby quilt. Um,
Ooh, that
I
looks
want you to
so.
see. Here's the back end. You can see the
Mm.
horseshoes and the horses in there. See the horses. Let me see. Make myself bigger over here. We'll miss some of the chat for a little bit, but I'll show y'all so you can see a little bit more. So that's the design that's in it. You can see the horses like right there. There's a horse. There's horseshoes. But you can see that. So now let me show you. Move back, honey. Back up. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, Miss Linda. I got the wrong picture. Yeah. Let me um there you go. All right, so let me show y'all this. Make sure I got it. All right, so here it is. This is it. And I binded it. I just brought the fabric to the top, so I binded it. Um, but this is it. It's finished. Finito, done, complete.
That is nice. That is nice. Now, how long you had that panel?
I mean, a little while, just a little while.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't in a rush to get it done.
That's
I had
nice,
some I
Sean.
had some tension issues, and let me show y'all. So the back, because it's a minky, you can kind of see the patterns in there. I'll come up a little closer, but it is minky, and so you can see the pattern in there. Um, and I did quilt this on a live too. And I used robotics to do it. Um, but yes, that's the baby quilt. It is finished. It's finished. So little Maverick will have his little birthday present.
Miss
He'll be
Sean, how
one.
soft is it? It's really soft, isn't it?
Oh my God.
I know it is.
It's
You can look and tell. You don't even have to touch it. You can just
Let me
look.
tell you, that is Shannon's Fabrics Lux Cuddle. Oh my goodness.
I
It
bet that
is
thing is soft.
amazing. It is amazing. Like yeah, it's amazing. It is amazing. Thank you all. Thank you all.
That
But
is
yes,
nice. Mm.
it is amazing. So I
He's
finished
gonna love
that
that.
one,
Hmm.
ma'am.
He's gonna love that.
Yes. Um,
Oh boy, look at that.
I know.
Oh boy.
She keeps hearing your voice and she wants to jump up and say hello. But she's like on my legs. So yeah, so I did that. I also was working on my handbag that I have to put together. I'm gonna try to finish it tonight, but I have to finish my quilting 101 video because I worked on it today and realized somewhere during the middle, my headset went out and there was no sound. Or I wasn't even during the middle. It was at the beginning because I heard myself say, "Hi guys," and then that was it. Like literally, I said hi and the headset, I guess it just died. Oh, my mom says
Hmm.
she wants to show off her haircut. I believe so. She's like, I got my hair cut. I got my
Hmm.
hair cut. Look, her little heart just a beating. But yeah, so I did finish that quilt and then I did some edge painting on the handbag and I think I showed you all that handbag. It's like a lime green So it's going to be this color green, and this is the inside because it's double-sided Italian leather, but it's for me. Ooh, my picture went out. Not sure why it's doing that. Um, but yeah. So that's it. That's it. That's all I did to well, now let me that was not it. So I cut some huge signs. I cut this 18 by 36-inch sign for a lady that came out really nice. And I did some last minute what were they? She wanted some social media signs. So I did some last minute social media signs as well. So I do some business to business stuff. So and that worked that was really that worked out really well. So yes. That's it. That's it. So today, Miss Linda, yeah, we did do Shay Shay so long. But we were trying to figure out something we hadn't done before. So we did our 9 block. We did our little wall hanger runner thingy. We did the little quilts for the dogs. So today we're going to do a mini quilt, but this time we're going to use what do they call rolls. We're going to use our
Jelly rolls.
jelly rolls. So we're using jelly roll fabrics. Welcome in, passionately intrigued artists. Um, so we're gonna do jelly rolls. Miss Linda, you want to show them what colors yours are?
Mine is from the DT, baby. Yes. Jelly roll from the DT. All kind of whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So and these are ones. So when I first started quilting, guys, I got a lot of jelly rolls from Walmart. So this is a Walmart jelly roll
Mm-hmm.
from maybe 5, 6 years ago. So I'm going into the jelly roll stash. And so the good thing about the jelly roll, there's a lot of good things about the jelly roll. So if you're doing binding, a jelly roll is good for binding because most of your standard jelly rolls are 2.5 inch, 2.5 inches wide. Now the length is normally the length width of the fabric. So, and that's what we have. We've already ironed ours. Don't forget to iron. Gotta iron them. And so, what we're gonna do is we're gonna sew on a 1/4 inch seam, and we're gonna make us a mini quilt. And then from the mini quilt that we make today, this is gonna be our quilt top because we haven't sandwiched this together. But what we can do from there is so many things. Like once this is pieced together, you can make a lot of things. And so I think what we'll do is instead of pressing as we go for this one, which that's normally the way I would do it. That's probably the way I'm still going to do it. Um, you can literally just sew. The biggest thing is when you don't press as you go, you get it bunched. And then it's smaller and smaller. And your 2.5 inches is off. I'm sorry, your 1/4 inch becomes off as you are doing it. So that's why we press as we go. So I guess I need to plug up my iron on this side. But yes, so that's what we're doing today. We're gonna make a mini quilt. Oh, my phone is commencing to make all kinds of sounds. But that's what we're doing today. We're going to make a small jelly roll quilt top. And then we may be able to show you from that later what else we can do. Because I'm telling you, from this, and we're not using the entire jelly roll. We're going to use 10 strips. That's it, 10. And then we're going to show you some things that you can do just with these 10 strips. All right. So if you haven't hit the like button, please do. My name is Sean, and I have with me Miss Linda of Crafting Cousins.
Hey.
And we're here every Sunday at 6 p.m. Now, we are also working to bring to you Christmas in July. And what that means is we're going to do a sew along for Christmas in July. We're going to show you via a video how to make a table runner for Christmas in July. And then we will have a Google Meets to follow up the sew along, to do the sew along. So you can either sew ahead, bring questions to the sew along, or sew on the sew along. Now, this, what's going to happen is going to be on the Sunday after the 4th of July, we will have a video that will premiere with Miss Linda and I making the quilt. So I'm sorry, not the quilt. We'll be making the what's it called? The table runner. Sorry. I keep forgetting. We'll be making the table runner. And while we make that table runner, we're gonna talk you through all of the fabrics, all of the tools. And when I tell you this, if you are an experienced sewist or an experienced quilter, this might not be for you. This is truly for people who are new to it and just want to learn some techniques. That'll be it. We're going to learn some techniques. We're going to do the easiest thing you've ever seen us do, because literally this table runner that we're going to make for our 4th of July stuff is going, I'm not 4th of July, Christmas in July is going to be super duper easy. So any newbies, any people that really are thinking, oh my God, this is going to be hard, it is not. It is 100% friendly because I made it. I'm the one who designed it. And I promise you, it will be easy. And so if you're in our group and you saw, one of the questions I had was, um, what's your learning style? The reason why I asked that was to make sure that while we're not there and you're making this, we got your learning style and we can actually show you. So it's going to be both, Miss Jennifer. There's going to be the video first, which will happen on the Sunday before, the Sunday after 4th of July. And then, because, I'll be out on my motorcycle on that Sunday after 4th of July, Miss Linda will be out doing something else too. So we're going to be busy that weekend, but we're going to do our live at 6 p.m. It's going to be a video for Christmas in July. And then we're going to have a follow up Google Meets slash Zoom. Is people call it people, it's a video chat. So it's going to be via Google Meets, and you'll be able to come, sew, and all of that. Now, I will put a poll inside of the group to see what day and time is going to work for everyone, because I know people are super duper busy, and I want to make sure um, that we get the masses of people that want to attend. So we will have that, and we will be sewing. So if you wanted to now, go to your stash and find your Christmas cute fabrics that you like to have. Um, Something for Christmas in July. You can start looking at your stash and thinking about what you want to do. You pick out, I would say pick out 3 different fabrics, and you're not going to need more than a yard of each. So, and then that's it. Now, I will give you options. There will be options for files to embroider on there. There will be options for files for you to use your scan and cut. So you can scan and cut, you can do all the things. It'll be, I promise you, 100% fun. It's going to be fun. What you think, Miss Linda? They got it? They might be confused.
No, I think they got it.
Okay.
You might have some that ask a question. You know how that is, but yeah, I
Mhm.
think they got it.
Oh yeah. All right. You started sewing over there yet? Oh no,
No,
I
I'm
don't even
I'm
see.
trying to figure out what order I'm going.
Oh, okay. You got some cute black and whites. I'm making mine pretty bright. So I don't have Christmas fabric. So well, you can use whatever color you want, Shay Shay, because the files that I'm gonna provide are Christmas-ish. Some are truly Christmassy. And then there are some that can be inferred, like
She trying
angels can be.
she trying to let you know she going to the store.
Oh, okay.
She was
Okay,
there
that's what that
yesterday. She
is.
should have got she should have got some when she was there. Hobby Lobby got plenty of Christmas.
Christmas fabric. Mm-hmm. What she say? No, ma'am. I'm not going to get some Christmas fabric. Oh, no, ma'am. I'm gonna get some Christmas fabric. Okay.
Oh,
Do we
she
need
must
to
gonna give it to
sign up?
somebody's stash. Hmm.
Lady Bear, I'm thinking about that right now. And if so, then I'll have something posted. But right now, no, I don't think so. I think what I'm gonna do is whatever time we decide, I'll have I'll figure that I gotta figure that out. Because I can have it set up to where once you sign up, it just sends you the link. So I may do that because that'll definitely be easier. So that way the people who want to join can join. And those who don't, they don't have to. It's okay. But I think it's gonna be a fun thing to do. So the one thing with the jelly roll is this. Oh, okay. I thought maybe I was. So I'm just doing right sides together and sewing straight down. And I don't even have my machine going at full speed. I'm running mine at half the speed right now. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. That's what I'm talking about, Shamika. I'm buying some too. Well, and so let me tell you. So if you're thinking of buying Christmas fabrics now, so let me see. So if you are a person that's planning to sell items for Christmas, can you put a one in the chat? If you are planning to sell things for Christmas, put a one in the chat. If you are planning to make things for your family as a gift only, not selling anything, but you're gonna make some stuff as a gift, put a two in the chat. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you some ideas because what we're about to make with this table runner can be a really good idea. And if you don't want to do Christmas in July, you just do holiday in July. I mean, you can go out and get your own files. I mean, yeah, you can get your own files and things, and you can actually make some different things. And the places that we're going to add embroidery or places we're going to use the scan and cut, you can actually do that. But whatever you'd like it's versatile. It is 100% versatile, and you will see that when you get the instructions. Now, I need a little bit, and I will show you all what this looks like because it's going to be cute. And the reason why we're ironing this as we go is because, and let me pull this up. The
Excuse me,
reason
Miss
why,
Shawn. Miss
yes, ma'am.
Jennifer, number one was, are you planning on making things to sell this holiday Christmas? I mean, this holiday season.
Mm-hmm. Yes, thank you,
All
Miss
the
Linda.
things. Just go and put one, two, and three like Miss Chrissy. All the things.
Okay. Gonna make Christmas gifts for the family. Gonna make um stuff to sell. Yes. If you're doing both, then put a three in the chat. Like I'm gonna make stuff to sell. I'm gonna make stuff for my family.
All the above. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am. Mhm. I
Yep.
thought you pressed that already.
Who, me?
Yeah, I thought you pressed it down
I
already.
did, but I'm going back. I wanted to go over the front. Like I want it flat, flat, flat. So I added some flatter
I
to
knew
the
that, Miss
front.
Jennifer.
Yeah, cause she gonna make something cute for them babies.
Hmm. Miss Jennifer, did you post Your project you was working on last week in the group. I think they are so cute, girl. I went to pick me up some of them towels. They are so cute. You need to post them in the group. Those are good
Yes.
Christmas gifts too.
Yes, and what she's talking about is hooded towels. Hooded towels are amazing. Okay, I see we got some threes in the chat.
Hmm.
We
Hey,
have
Jesse.
lots
Jess.
of threes. Welcome in, Jess. Oh, we got some twos. Okay, one and twos. Okay, Miss Roslyn. So let me tell y'all. So here's why I asked that question. So if you are planning to sell, there are a lot of things that you can do with your scraps. Like scraps. Oh my God, the scraps are the best. Especially if you're looking at making quilting things, or if you're just making things like embroidered towels. There's some really good places you can get some of those things for your embroidery needs. Um, and so one of the things that I like to make are monogram towels. Monogram towels sell so well. Miss Linda, did you make some? Did you sell some monogram towels?
Um, Not last year, the year before. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Monogram
Did you
towels
sew that
sell.
together already?
I did. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I'm sitting up here
I'm on
like
number
Mama.
3.
Oh, God bless you.
I thought you saw me over here. That's why I was saying my machine was in the middle. I don't have it all the way up. I just have it in the middle. So I'm
Yeah, I wasn't
sewing.
paying. I didn't know that, but I got you.
Yes, ma'am.
Is my iron on? Good. Okay.
So yes. So now Miss Jennifer made hooded towels. So no. So what I did on this, Kristen, I pressed my seams to the darker fabric, and on this one, it's the one with the most color. So I pressed it to the darker side. Um, Oh, Cole loves his hooded towel. That's so cool, Miss Sherry. Um, and so yes, the hooded towels are awesome. Um, what else? And so, oh, so Kristen, Miss Linda and I on a live made hooded towels for ourselves.
And the one to wrap around your chest.
And the one to wrap around. So you can actually make a towel, like, because like I love the pool. This time of year is pool time. So making towels that you can put around your waist and around your body as an adult, yes, you can definitely do that.
Mm-hmm.
Those are great gifts anytime. And I've even done monogram towels as gifts. If you're doing or proposing gifts for people that may be getting married in the fall, a set of towels is a really good thing. I know Miss Linda made some beautiful towels for her and her husband.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, a set of monogram towels, yeah, wonderful for that. Now, another thing that's really good gifts, of course, y'all know about the bowl cozy. Like the bowl cozy, the best. And then we also made toiletry bags one year. So if you haven't checked out some of our past lives, go out there and check them out. And we put them in there. We made a 9 block pet quilt for both our dogs. So we made the dogs their own little mini quilt. They absolutely love it. Like Honey uses hers every day. That's her little play. That's her little quilt. So you can absolutely make some amazing things to sell. Like, I mean, it's just wonderful. People love those type of gifts. The bow cozies, they sell all the time. Like they sell year round, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Especially once people know what they are. They're like, wait a minute, you gave me this bow cozy. Can I buy some for my kids? Yes, you can. And look, I keep one in my office. I have one at work. And so whenever I'm heating up my soup or something in the office, I got my little bowl cozy. People are like, what is that? It's a bowl cozy. So I don't burn myself coming out of the microwave. But yes. All right, so this is what I got so far. My three little colors from the Walmart special. And I'm gonna tell you, once you put something together like this, you could then create other things. Now, if you wanted to um, quilt it and make it into, I mean, we could take this, cut it up, make it into a pillowcase. Where, like, if you were doing a Christmas pillowcase, or in my case, this is going to become a pillowcase. I'm telling y'all now for me, and it's gonna go on my patio because this matches my patio colors for outdoors. And all I'm gonna do is spray it down with some outdoor water resistant fabric, water resistant what's that stuff called? The outdoor
So,
camp stuff. It's that
mhm,
spray, the camp spray.
mhm.
Guess what? I just made my cotton water resistant. So you can make your cotton water resistant by just treating it just like you would any other thing. So and it gives it that additional color. So, like, if you were looking for a specific color, you know how people this time of year looking for stuff for their patios and outdoor stuff. Yep, this is perfect. Right, perfect for that. Now, I know there's a lot of people that they have the jelly roll races, but we're not really racing. We're just sewing. And got a 1/4 inch seam going on over here. And yeah. Oh, the other thing I did on my live the other night was I didn't find, I opened up a notion that I had never used. And that notion is a device that you can actually sharpen your rotary blades. Like, it's a device to sharpen rotary blades. It's really cool. It was really cool. So, I was talking about my little pressing pad. Miss Linda, what do you use? You have your wool pad, your wool mat, don't
Yes,
you? That's
ma'am.
what you use.
I have my I have my wool mat on my little wooden serving table. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And I
Works
have mine
just
on my
fine for me.
I
Hmm.
have mine on my little wooden serving table as well. The little table thing, little table tray costs $10 at Walmart.
Hmm.
And all I
Especially if you
did,
have some already. Already
mhm,
have some at home. Yeah,
yep. And all we're
we
talking
don't
about
even
is
use them. Hmm.
the little portable tray. It's like a little portable tray. And yes, $10. And I put my wool mat on top of it. My wool mat is glued to this thing. It ain't coming off
Oh, mine is not.
because I did not want. All I do is fold it up, pull it out, fold it up, so that way I don't have to worry about it. Now, once this is done, you can do so many things with it. You can embroider on it. You can you can you could even make it into a rug. Some people don't even know that. Like, there are some rugs that can be quilted. You can have a beautiful quilted rug if you want it. See how that
Mhm.
looks? It's looking pretty good. Look at Miss Linda. Miss Linda, I like the rock looking thing. That looks cool. Like rocks and zebra stripes. I found a tabletop ironing board for free. Oh, Kristen, best thing ever, right?
Mhm.
Free. We like free 99. We like free 99. Sure do. And so, because we ironed our material is pretty flat. So It makes sewing this pretty easy and not having to have pins and all that stuff. So ironing before, ironing after, is very important. Now let me ask you guys this. Has anyone taken kind of like a little review? Because like me and Miss Linda talked about this one day because I am doing what I consider a niche down. I'm not gonna do the stuff that is not bringing me joy. If it ain't making me happy, I ain't doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And I run a 100% business. So each year I take and I review um, what I'm offering as a business owner and what I want to continue to offer and what I'm not going to offer. So for me, sublimation shirts done, over, out. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
like doing it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not doing it. I will
Yep.
do DTF first, but sublimation, absolutely not. I'm over that. Not for garments. That's not
Well,
something
a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
do.
people stop that. A lot of people stop the sub. A lot of people love still doing it. I'm gonna tell you that's one thing for me, Miss Sean, the sublimation. But I'm gonna tell you something I'm not gonna do.
What's
That
that?
cricket, them cricket shirts,
Oh, absolutely
vinyl
not.
shirt. No,
Vinyl?
I'm done.
No,
I don't know.
ma'am.
I'm done. Mm-mm.
Yeah, mm-mm. DTF.
Mm-hmm.
DTF is way easier, faster, all of that. If I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
do some shirts, they're gonna either be embroider or DTF. That's it. I'm not sublimating anything, and I'm not even offering it. So taking that off my website. Check, done. Already move one. Okay. Another thing that I don't do, and I've had people ask, um, I only bling for myself. I don't bling for anyone else. I made my mama bling shirt, but I'm not blinging for like business. Nope, that's not even on my rhinestone. Nothing is on my website because I
Oh,
will bling for me, but I'm not blinging for anyone else because I like bling, but I ain't doing it as a business. Nope, nope, and no. Thank you. So it's okay to say no. I think as business owners, people don't realize that. It's okay to say no, and it's okay to say I don't do that. But I have a friend because I am 100% amazing at saying I do these things and I can offer you these items. But if you must have it this way, here's somebody that can do it for you.
yep. I refer them off too. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Sure will. Won't hurt my feelings.
At
Mm-mm.
all. Nope. It is
Won't hurt.
okay.
Mm-mm.
I love giving a referral. I've had several of my local colleagues give me do referrals. They're like, "Oh, this person's looking for an embroiderer." Thank you, boo. But yeah, I'm not. No, I am not. I'm just, I'm in that time frame where I just want to do the things that are going to work for me. Now, I love, love, love quilting, making handbags. I love things on the laser. Now I'm gonna tell you, I am more, and I know Miss Linda might think a little different, but I love using acrylic where a lot of people don't. Like wood, I get it. I know it. Miss Sherry, if Miss Sherry's in the chat, Miss Sherry loves wood. I love acrylic. I'm gonna just tell y'all I do because I do like the fact that sometimes I can paint it. I can do whatever to clear. Um but acrylic is more expensive sometimes than wood. Like you could buy a small sheet of acrylic cost you $20. Acrylic is not cheap. Like one sheet, um, like if I bought a clear sheet of like a 4 by 8 is easily $125 to $130 just for one. Like one. So and then those small sheets are $20 to $25 a sheet, and they just went up on a lot of them. So it's an expensive habit, but I always say everyone is not my customer. I'm only catering to my customers, and those are the ones that can pay the price. So I have no problems also. But if someone said, "Oh, that seems high," oh, you might want to look for someone that doesn't cost the same. I mean, I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with that too. Um, yeah, acrylic is not cheap. Do you have a DTF printer or you order? I order transfers. I actually order transfers, and I order from a gentleman out of Atlanta. His company is called Elliott Graphics, and after the thing, I'll put it in the chat. I'll make sure I put it in the description. But he's super fast. Um, I mean, he's awesome. He is a gentleman that we met over 5 years ago. He's also an embroiderer. Um, and he does business to business items. So I love he's out of Atlanta, like I said. He prints super fast and gets it right on out. So I love that too. But
Yeah,
it's Elliott Graphics.
mhm. Yeah.
Miss Linda, you use him too, right?
Yes.
I
Um.
know Miss Chrissy does.
That's
Miss
right.
Chrissy, if you have his link, could you drop it in the chat?
Yep.
Or Miss Sherry, because I think Miss Sherry orders for him had ordered for him too.
Yeah. You can
But
order
yeah,
from him. You have your stuff in UPS in the morning.
the right. That'd be like, whoa, he already shipped it. Like, okay.
Mhm. Yep. That's how he is. Mhm.
Yeah, he's super, super cool. Does a lot of the same stuff that we do from an embroidery perspective. But yes, 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 yes.
Thank you, Miss Sherry. I think Miss Sherry just love him. Yep. That's Miss
Oh
Sherry.
yeah. Thank you, Miss Sherry.
Mhm.
Yeah, she said yes, we love him. And he will call you if there is a problem. He sure will. Like if he sees an issue with your
Right.
file,
Yep.
yes.
He
Yes, he
ain't doing
will.
nothing to talk to you on that phone. He ain't doing nothing till he talk to you.
Yep, he gonna make sure
Elliot.
that he contacts you and it's done right. He'll even ask you, "What are you trying to put it on?" Yes, Mr. Elliott, Mr. Robbie from Elliott Graphics. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, Miss Chrissy was asking who. Miss Sherry dropped it in. So Miss Sherry dropped the his link in the chat. So if you're looking for DTF prints, that's who we use. But yeah, he's awesome. He will contact you, all that kind of stuff. But I just wanted to ask because I wanted to ask the question because I know like me and Miss Linda, we be talking about it all the time. Like we reevaluate the stuff we don't want to do. Now, Miss Linda, have you looked at your website lately to see if there was anything you were going to stop doing, or did you remove some stuff from your website recently?
Well, I will be removing sublimation blanks from my website. Actually, I already got them all together. I need to put them on my TikTok, but yeah, I'm removing some of my sublimation blanks. I have tons and tons of it,
Oh yeah, I
but I'm
forgot. Miss Linda used to sell them though. So are you going to like do when you say you're going to put them on your TikTok? Are you going to do some like mystery boxes or packaging or something like that?
yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Mystery bags. I don't want to sell one by one,
Right.
but yeah, you know, yeah, I'm gonna do mystery bags.
So here's the thing, like I don't think people realize like if you have an abundance of sublimation items and you deciding, hey, I'm not going to do sublimation, like some of this stuff that Miss Linda's going to sell, you can actually use it for other things. Like if you are a person that loves to bling and you're thinking about blinging tumblers, that may be the best time to try out a tumbler. If you're
Mhm.
thinking about it, you can grab one of her gift packs or get mystery bags and bling a tumbler, see if you're gonna like it. Because I mean, I think ways like that when people are doing destashes is like a great way to acquire some of the things not at the regular price. Because it's like okay, liquidation
Yeah.
and
And you talking
yeah.
about rhinestones, Miss Shawn? I bought this box from a young lady we know.
Hmm.
All kind of rhinestones, man. It got to be. Oh my God, I don't even know. And I was playing with it one day, but I'm about like you. I wouldn't make that to sell. It'd just be for myself.
Right. Yep. So I mean, I have a ton. I bought my bling from Miss Eve, and I love her. Like her stuff shines. So I love that. And but I only make it for myself. It's just for me or my mom. I made some. I think I made one for my niece one time, but she doesn't really like bling. So, but yeah, I absolutely love
That's
making
why
it
I
for
got the
myself.
bling software. Yeah, that's why I got that scan and cut bling software because I wanted to, do a little something for me. But no, I wouldn't.
Mhm.
Not knocking nobody.
Yes.
To each his
Right.
own.
Ooh, has anyone sewed rope bows? Miss Linda, you want to tell her about your rope bows?
I did one. I love it. I love it.
Mhm.
I love it. Who asked that question?
Miss Christian?
Oh yeah, I love it. I did one night. I really love it. I wanted to try the bigger one.
Mhm.
I was at the time learning how to come from that flat and come up, and graduation got in the way of that. But yeah.
Mhm. Do you remember where you put it? Maybe you can show it next time.
Ooh, girl, God bless. I don't.
Ah,
But yeah, I did that. Yeah, I really like that.
yeah. Look, I had to just go check my calendar to make sure next Sunday was not the Sunday that we needed to have our thing. No, we got one more Sunday, so okay. I just wanted to make sure. Let's see. Do you have one to show? You say you don't know
No,
where it is?
I don't know where it is right now. I don't even know where it is, but yes, I did the rope. And the rope that, and this is gonna sound weird to some people. The best rope that I found to use
What's that?
is that one that they sell in the hardware section of Walmart.
Oh,
Best,
okay.
and I've tried a lot of rope. That's the best one to use. Actually,
Was
it's
it
hanging. Y'all can't see it, but it's hanging right up there.
was
The
it
rope.
thicker?
To me, it was just right, Miss Shawn,
Okay.
because when I tried a lot of other the rope,
Mhm.
it broke the needle and all kind of stuff was going on. But
Okay.
the best one I found is in the is the automotive or the hardware of Walmart.
Okay.
Yes, really really
Yeah, this is looking so cute. I'm loving it.
Bentley's gonna like this.
Hmm.
Bentley's gonna like this.
Oh Lord.
I think he said, "Stop! I'm not your tester."
He was like, "This is not Testville over here."
Yeah, because the one we made for Halloween, he rode in the front seat, in the passenger seat. And honey,
Mhm.
he stayed on that thing the whole ride, going and coming to Florida. He likes his I think that Halloween, sewing, it ain't no thread.
Oh
Ain't that
yeah, you know what? We did make that for Halloween for them.
mm-hmm.
Yep,
Yeah.
that was some cute fabric for Halloween. So here's something like if you are thinking about things getting ready for the countdown to Christmas as I call it, because this time of the year is when I'm thinking about what am I going to sell? How am I going to promote it? What am I going to do? Because I'm an online shop. So one of the things that I think about, and I make me a calendar of here's what I'm going to focus on. So some of the things that I'm going to be doing later in next week will be testing out my earrings because I don't know if I mentioned it here or on the live somewhere I mentioned it, but earrings are my number one seller at the holiday times. And it's just because I make different earrings. The other thing that I really like making are crosses. And so crosses are big sellers for me as well. And I make some unique ones and I have some different ones that are coming for this holiday season. So crosses and Um, religious items are a big thing, but at the same time, anything for a child, or not anything, but a lot of kids' items are important too. Now, you have to be careful with kid items because here's what you want to make sure you're doing. And I hope Miss Jennifer's still here because I was intending to with with a lot of the things, kids tend to put stuff in their mouth.
Mhm.
And when we buy towels, they have dye. If a kid has an allergy to dye, make sure you put a little tag or something on the writing, not suitable for ingestion, or please don't let them put it in their mouth, stuff like that, because sometimes you're not aware of what type of dyes were used in the fabrics, and you want to be super careful. More information is better than less information. So if you're doing anything for a child or anything that you're giving to a parent for a child, make sure that there's a warning label somewhere, not suitable for your mouth or whatever. There's a whole blurb that we have on these plastic bags that tell people could cause suffocation, stuff like that. So you want to make sure that you are using the right verbiage and terminology for clothing as well, because they do have dyes. And if the kid has allergy to dyes and stuff, you want to make sure. So, what's everybody working on? Anybody working on anything? She says, I'm going to need towels after this afternoon. So, Miss Roslyn, let me tell you, there is a store called the Towel Hub. So the Towel Hub, I love their towels. I also love All About Blanks. They
Mhm.
have really good towels as well. So I would check those two places, All About Blanks and the Towel Hub. They have really good towel blanks. But yes, so making sure that you have the right information on your packaging. Now sometimes, some adults be crazy enough to put some things in their mouth. So, just having that disclaimer is always a good thing.
Well, Miss Shawn, let me ask you a question. So I went by Wally World the other day. I
Mm-hmm.
think I mentioned this to you.
Uh-huh.
Girl, do you know they selling diaper cloth material? And I
Yes, I
mean, it's
remember you
diaper
telling me that.
cloth material. It is actually diaper cloth. I was like, oh my God. I told you, Miss Jennifer, I think Miss Jennifer see that. It's going to be all kind of beautiful things coming out of there.
Ooh, yes.
Hmm.
Well, and diaper cloth material, you can use that for a lot of things, not just diapers, but there are a lot of people that have gone towards or moved towards more natural fabrics and more natural garments. Because, like, if you notice, like, I saw a lady on, I think you might have shared this with me, a lady on TikTok that was making like female uh uh oh gosh, what do they call feminine
Pads,
pads.
patterns.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, she was making those.
Yes. Yep. All
You
natural. Yep.
Yep.
Hmm.
And we know Miss Lisa, that one lady, Miss Lisa, that used to join us all the time. All she makes is underwear. She makes cotton underwear
Hmm.
to sell, and people buy them. They're beautiful. She makes some really nice ones. But yeah, like there's a lot of stuff to do. And what you think about what you just said, the fabric for a diaper. You can make diapers, you can make bibs.
Yep.
There's a lot that can be
I
done
was
with
really
that.
surprised. Walmart's trying to come up on a lot of things. I was really shocked when I saw that yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I was like, oh, let me
Hmm.
grab one of these. Let me see what we're gonna do with this.
Yeah, because I mean, you think about a nice bib for a baby, and then you can put some applique in it and all of that. Yeah, that's really nice. That is really nice. And one thing I think about too, like when you sell, most of the time, women will buy for their husbands, husbands will buy for the kids. Like kids are like probably your number one target.
Hmm.
Um, between them and women trying to buy for men. So like ladies definitely try to buy for men. So what I've been doing is targeting different stuff because one of the things that I did make over Father's Day, I did the smoker's jacket. I did make a smoker's jacket for a gentleman that smokes cigars. That thing is gorgeous. I embroidered on it. I didn't make the actual jacket. But I found the jacket and wow, I was so surprised, Miss Linda. I think I told you and Miss Chrissy how expensive those things were.
Hmm. But like I told you, Miss Sean, I understand you purchased it or whatever, but I believe you
Mhm.
could have made that. I
Oh,
believe you could have made that. I
I
know you
could
don't have the
have.
time, but you could have made that jacket.
Oh, Miss
I'm just
Linda Gray says she has the pattern for the pads and her oldest wants to try them.
yes, I
Um
have the pattern too, Miss Linda.
and
Hmm.
paperless paper towels. Oh, you know what? That's a good
Yes.
idea.
Hmm. I see a lot of people using them too. Them paper towels. Hmm.
Mhm. Yep.
Okay.
Um I'm rolling back through the
Is
comments.
that Miss Gray?
Yes, ma'am.
Ask her.
Uh
Ask her, Lord Jesus. When is the I'm about to light a fire right now.
uh-oh.
Miss Gray, when is the surgery class, please? Thank you.
Look, I think we're gonna need a whole class on let's thread the serger first.
Yeah, yeah. My granddaughter's pulled my thread out of mine, so but my aunt got that for me, so I'll call her and she'll walk me through it. But yeah, I just want to know when the class is because I want to be in the first row.
Look, I know. I'm ready. So so that is the picture of the smoker's jacket. When I
That's
tell y'all it was so nice. Like it was so nice. I'll post it in our group too. But it was so nice.
that is nice.
Yeah, it came out
That's a
really,
good
really.
thing too because you know they're starting to open up a lot of these smoker places for these cigar people.
The
You know,
lounges, yeah.
yeah, and it's one they got down here too. So yeah, that's yeah, mm, yeah. But that jacket, I don't know. Mm,
Yeah, the jacket had like it was super thick. It had two cigar sleeves, like little pockets for two cigars in it. It had three pockets on the outside and two additional hidden pockets on the inside. So literally you can put
mm,
all the things you want in it. And someone asked me, like, what do they use a smoker's jacket for? So here's the theory of the smoker's jacket. Back when they had the gentlemen's clubs, they actually would take these smoker jackets, take off their clothes, put on the smoker jacket so that the smoke can be filled in their jacket and not their clothes, so that when they went back to work or went home, they weren't smelling of cigar smoke.
mhm. Oh, good to know.
Right, right. Like, oh, wow.
I would have never
Like,
thought
yeah.
that. Mm,
Yep, that's what it was for. So that they wouldn't have put it in there. You know, they all these businessmen, they want their nice little Cuban or whatever cigar they're using. Nowadays it's ladies too. So
oh yeah,
um
yeah.
but there's that's what the jackets were for or are for to help prevent getting it in your clothes. But my thing is, because men could go wash their hair really quickly. Ladies like myself, ain't anybody doing all that. And I don't want
Hmm.
my hair smelling like it.
Especially
Um
if you're out and with clients and then got to go back to work. So I get it.
Right, right,
You can't run in there and wash your hair. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna take us a while. You know.
right. It's like, what in the world's going on? What
That's
in the
good to
French
know.
toast? Mhm.
It's good to know.
Okay, so let me see what else everybody else is working on. Let's see.
I can't wait for the Christmas in July. Oh my God, you just didn't know.
I know Miss Jennifer says she was any tips on making one. So I didn't make it, Miss Jenny. I actually purchased it and then I just embroidered on it. But I purchased it. And it was $100. The jacket by itself to purchase was $100. I'm like, whoa. but it was super, super nice. Like, oh my gosh, very nice. Hey, Miss Patricia, welcome in. If there's somebody that we missed saying welcome in, please. We've been sewing, so welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Um, so Miss Linda Gray says that's what she's going to be doing on her serger. I cleared a space for it last night. Yay. Still hadn't told us what when you're thinking about. Um, Miss Spilling Diversity says, I always buy old school cotton diapers for new moms. That's really good. They make great burping cloths and they come in handy when disposable diapers are out. Custom embroidered diapers are great. Ooh, that's a good idea
That's what I was
because,
trying to tell you. Burping cloth. That's what I was trying to tell you.
yes,
Yeah.
but you know what though? I really like the fact, like Spilling Diversity was saying, I really like the custom embroidered diapers. Like think about it like this. Like you put some of them funny sayings on the front of the diaper, like full of
Mhm.
stuff. Like I'm full of it. You know, like just put that in there. I'm full of it. I'm always full of it. Like on the top of the diaper. Like
Mhm.
just put some cute stuff in there.
And that's
Somebody needs to look at this.
and that's a good idea too. We taking our babies to the daycare and never coming home with his cloth diapers. Well, they'll know that's your diaper.
If
Your
it's
cloth
embroidered.
diaper. Hmm.
So that's a great idea. Look, Miss Joy saying the word of the day is serger. What Miss Ann at? What in the world? Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Where is it at? Actually, where is it?
Oh, hey, Fuso in peace. Thank you for coming in. Miss Shantae says, I love my serger. I made my zipper bag on it and lots of pillows. That's really
Mm.
cool.
Well, I guess I better start
Yes.
threading it. I better go start getting mine threaded then. Jesus, the offense. Mm.
Miss Chrissy said, I need y'all to love on that like button, folks. Wealth of knowledge being handed out.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chrissy. She said, can you smell me now? Oh, that would be a good one. That would be a good one on the diaper. I love that. Can you smell me now?
Mm-mm. No,
See,
we don't want that. Mm-mm.
stuff like that on the diaper would be crazy funny. And that would be so cool for baby gifts, like little for baby showers and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Baby shower
Yes.
bag gift. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be so cute. Can you smell me now? I like that.
That is cute. Mhm.
But it'd be like happier when clean, something like that. Like I mean, it's so many. So let me ask you guys this: anyone out there using artificial intelligence? Anybody using Chat GPT, Perplexity, Grok?
Mm.
Anybody using Midjourney? Anybody using any of the AI solutions out there? Canva even has AI built inside of it. There's Claude. Anyone using any of those? If so, tell us what you're using and what you're using it for. I think this is my last one. Miss Linda, how you doing over there?
Oh no, it's not my last one, but I'm making it.
Okay. I actually like this colors. They look so cute.
I think this would be nice. Last minute. Maybe a baby shower, maybe a toddler's birthday,
Mm-hmm.
something quick, something. Oh my God, I forgot William's party. Oh my God,
Mm-hmm. Well,
I'm gonna
and
have somebody
the
to
other
help
thing is this actually makes a really nice table runner.
Oh, here you go. Here you
I'm
go.
just saying. I'm just saying.
Well, Miss Shawn, let me say this. Before
Uh-huh.
table runner, some of us don't. I don't use my table. My
I don't
table,
either.
My table is actually for when I come home with the groceries and it sit there. That don't need to be put away. I don't
Mhm.
even use my girl. I don't even girl. We don't even sit at that thing.
Okay. Well, I don't use mine. Mine is like my picture, where I take my photos of my products that I'm
Oh,
that
that's
I'm selling.
mhm.
Huh?
That's a good idea.
That's
Yeah,
what I use it for.
I, um I don't use my table, so uh Bentley gonna have him a table runner in his cage.
Well, but here's the thing. This will make a really so mine is done. I'm gonna press the outside. But this will make a really good the length of this would make a good pillowcase. Like you could put a pillow in here.
Oh my God,
Like,
you said 10 too, didn't you? Ooh.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Go ahead.
But you see, like this would make a really cool pillow.
That is cute, Miss Sean.
You see that? That would make a good pillow.
Hey, unbiased.
Welcome in. And that's what I'm gonna
Well,
do.
I only decorate my table one time a year. I actually went and said I would never do it, but I did go buy the kitchen plates and all that. And my
Hmm.
table is done from maybe October to February, and it's back to a boring table.
Yeah. Well, that's because you decorated for Christmas, right?
Yeah, that's the only time it get decorated. That's it.
Okay. Okay. That's okay. So, guys,
Time, yeah.
y'all see this? It's so cute. But let me tell you, I'm not done. I'm just gonna fold it.
Oh God.
I'm finna
She
make a pillow. I'm not playing. I really
really?
like this. It's gonna make a pillowcase. I actually really like it like this. It's gonna be gold outside in my yard. Gonna go ahead and finish it up. So I flipped it over, and now I'm finna roll it down the side. And
Why you crazy? You could this could be a bag too. Got you a nice bag.
oh, you said a bag? Yep. It could make a really nice bag. That's a good idea too.
Yeah, you got you a nice bag, honey. Oh, let me grab this. Let's go in the store pick up a few things.
Yeah, I can see a bag. I can easily see a bag.
Take your two straps and make your handles and keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I see a lot of people in the grocery store now. They don't get them bags and stuff from Walmart no more. They got
Oh
bags,
no.
bags. Mhm.
Yeah, I definitely take my bags to the grocery store. I have lots of bags. I got the cold bags. I got the bags. Yeah, yeah. But you remember we made those reusable bags before
Yes,
because
I
we made it out of.
here.
Remember, we got this thing that
Mm-hmm.
we had made that you can just fold it. So literally, remember this?
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Because
because I got I
this is
cut
the
mine out of
strap.
wood. Mm-hmm. I
This
cut
the
mine
strap
out of
right
wood.
here.
Yes, ma'am.
And so this would make your strap. So it's literally like a T, guys. This makes your strap. These are your shoulder parts, and you just cut it out, and you literally can cut it on any bag, like, and you can have it as long or as short as you want. And this part would be your handles right here. So yes, you can definitely make it into a bag, which is a great idea too. So there's so many things you can do with just, and this is just 10 strips out of our jelly roll.
Mhm.
It's just 10. Just going on my patio. How many
Oh
times
my
I'm gonna tell
God!
you?
Imagine what you could do with about 30 or 40 of them. Nice throw
Right.
quilt to throw on your sofa. I know I say sofa all the time because around the holidays, I might want to sit and watch one or two Christmas movies on in the living
Mhm.
room. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Mhm.
so just imagine what you can do with it. You can do a lot with
Yes.
jelly rolls. Just go to YouTube, type in jelly rolls. You'll be amazed at the stuff people make with these things.
And after this um live, I'm gonna put Jelly Roll in our hashtag, so hopefully it come up when you type in Jelly Roll on YouTube.
Hmm.
Cause guess what? I'm about to make a pillow case. I'll go grab a pillow too. I got one or three or five. So now here's the thing. Where's my stiletto?
This is so easy.
I know. So using my stiletto. See it to hold this down over here.
You know what I could do?
What's that?
Mine's done. It's
Okay.
folded in half.
Oh,
I
that's cute.
I could put some batting in the middle, and
Uh
that go
huh.
right there. Here you go, Bentley. And I'll put and brought a Bentley name across there and put it in his cage.
Oh, that's so cute. I like
Yep,
that.
that's done. That was nice. Oh,
Yes.
jelly roll I got, y'all. I got some jelly roll. You hear me? Mm,
Jess says she made bags out of bandanas, patchwork
mhm.
bags. That sounds really cute, Jess. Um,
You know what, Christine? Um, One of my first sewing projects was a bag made with cut up jelly roll pieces. Ooh,
hmm
thank you, unbiased. That is good night, Miss Jennifer. She said
Good
good
night, Miss
night.
Jennifer.
I'll message you later and you can get it in the morning. Um, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But
I
you
could
know what
see that.
project I really like? I like that
What's that?
Mondo too. I think
Yes.
I think I'm gonna make my sister a Mondo bag for Christmas.
Oh,
Cause I
the
already
Mondo
got it all
bag.
cut up. Mm-hmm. It's
This is
already
so
cut up.
nice.
Hmm. Yeah.
And if you all haven't seen the Mondo bag, we actually made that. Did we take two? Did we do it in two or one?
Yeah, I think we did it took twice, ain't it? I think I'm not sure.
I think so.
Don't quote me. I'm not sure what it
All
was.
right, so I'm gonna turn this over and I'm gonna go grab a pillow and I'll be back because this is gonna be covered. I'm gonna spray it. I'm gonna have us a pillow for the
That's gonna be
outdoors.
lawn care. Okay. Okay, lawn.
Hmm.
Okay, you putting that in your on your back porch.
On the patio, yes, ma'am.
Hmm. That's nice.
Because that matches my outdoors. Thank you. And so I like that a lot. Let me grab a pillow. See, this is what happens when you make pillows at Christmas time. So one of the gifts, one of the things that me and Miss Linda did make last Christmas, and I sold, how many? I think I may have sold 10 or 12, and then I got a couple specialty orders were pillows. Like my
Girl,
pillows
I made
really sell.
the Christmas ones you're talking about.
Yes, ma'am. Those and the ones we
I
embroidered on them, and we remember
Yeah,
the pocket pillows, the ones for the reading pillows, the kids' pillows.
girl, I kept them big pillows, put them around my Christmas tree. It was too cute.
So I have pillows, but I also have stuffing. I think I'm gonna use this stuffing because it's going on my patio, and I can actually just um I have feeling the fiber feel.
Mm-hmm.
So I have some of this. Let me turn off my iron because I don't want to burn myself and move that out of the way. But yes, so I'm using fiber feel and I'm just gonna stuff this in my pillow and see it came out pretty good. And Miss Linda, you're gonna make yours into a batting. You're gonna make yours into a little mini quilt.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it. It's gonna be Bentley's quilt. It's gonna be for Bentley because it ain't wide
Oh.
enough for me. Well, you know, I stay cold, honey, 24/7.
Mm. Yes. Now, if you would use like a full jelly roll, it could be for an adult or a small
Yeah, but
person.
it's too short though. It's too short. It's not. I can't even. Hey, let me lay on the sofa and watch It's a Wonderful World, and my feet is cold. Mm-mm.
Well, yeah.
Then I need to add some electricity to it too.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Miss
need some
Linda say
electricity.
she love her Mondo bag.
Mm.
Um, Mondo bags look pretty. Yes, Kristen, we made Mondo bags. It's on the channel too. We made those. They were fun. Okay, so look, my pillow is stuffed. Look at that.
Come on, Brent, come up, come up. You're so small.
Okay,
That is cute.
look. So there it
That
is.
is cute.
I'm gonna close it off. I'm gonna close it off. That's pretty. I like the fabric.
You know what you could have did? What I could do?
What's
I could
that?
cut this in half and put a plain black on it, and these two could be pillows in the front. You know what I mean? By using the
Mm-hmm.
front.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And I still
Abs.
got one, two. I got three stripes. Straps. Oh, three, four. I got four straps. Uh-oh. That's five. Dang. Mm.
You mean left to that you could add to it if you want it?
Hmm. I think
Yeah,
I
because
put the other five on here.
10 is not 10 is not a lot, but what I wanted to show was that this is 10 out of the thing, but you can make so many things with it. So like if you put together, just think about it. If you put together, this is 10. I did 10. Miss Linda's doing 10. You could actually do. Oh, she said they stopped selling jelly rolls at DT at her DT store. Oh man.
You're right, unbiased. They did. But last year and the year before, I just started collecting them, and then looking through stuff today, I found them. But yeah, you won't get no more jelly rolls unless you find a store that had some already in stock.
Oh, okay. So the other thing I think, like you said, Miss Linda, you can make a shopping bag. That's
Hmm.
pretty easy. Now, what are you going to do with yours? You're going to cut it in half, or are you going to bind it? What you going to do with it?
I think I'm just gonna leave it for Bentley. Um, I don't know. I might leave it for Bentley. I think I'm just gonna add the other. I think I'm
Now,
gonna go ahead and add the other five.
you want me to add a loop to it? You can make a neck pillow with this.
Mm-mm.
Yes. So see how I have this stuff? If we
Hmm.
cut it out, if you cut it out in a U shape, so just cut it in a U shape, two pieces, put them together. You can add you like a little tie. You know when you sleeping on the plane, you can make you a neck pillow.
I'm not sleeping on no plane. I need to see what's going to happen.
Oh God.
I'm just, hey, to God be the glory. I'm just telling the truth.
Or for somebody who fall asleep on couches like I do, I can have that so I won't be bobbing my
See,
head.
yes, see, you good. Yeah, you good for sleeping on the plane, but I'm not sleeping on no plane, honey. You ain't got to worry about that.
Yeah, I
Mm-mm.
sleep on the plane. I ain't got time. I need to sleep. Oh, Bias said she made a skirt with a jelly roll before. That sounds cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, placemats with jelly rolls. Like you could make so many things with a jelly roll. Like I just absolutely love it. And see, because I started and stopped with the same exterior, look, I'm always on a plane. So I'm gonna tell y'all what, I've been flying since I was a kid, like a young executive. I've been flying for a long time. And I go across the seas. So because of that, yeah, I need my sleep.
Mm. Sleep on, sister.
Yeah. Like whatever's gonna happen, gonna happen.
You right. You so
Um, so and I might as well be well rested for anything. Um
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is saying they're pretty. Both are pretty. Both are so fun. And you see, it really didn't take a long time to put them together. So yeah. Um,
Girl, you is a mess.
I'm biased. Call you Denzel Dunzel. Maybe she did. I don't know. Are you really Dunzel? Are you really Dunzel, or maybe you're Denzel? I don't
Well, let
know.
me say this. I've heard that before. So, yeah. I called him Denzel one time, a long time ago, but yeah.
So now Miss
Tell him.
Kristen says, or could you use the extra strips to add length to it, Miss Linda? Going the widthwise from the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be a way to add the length. That's
But
true.
who would that be for? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what she's saying is, like, if you were looking for additional length for something with the jelly roll, you could take some of the strips and go across it to make it longer.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's a pretty good idea too, cuz like literally, I mean, even though so you think about it, like the jelly roll is the stripe. So you could go the opposite way. You just made a log cabin,
Mm-hmm.
a long log cabin quilt.
Or you could take it and cut it up,
Mhm.
and go different directions. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes,
Not the
definitely.
log cabin, the other log cabin. You know what I'm talking about.
Right, right, right. Exactly, exactly. Hey guys, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you have, thank you. And if you haven't already, give us a thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Um, but yeah, we appreciate you all being here with us on Sunday Funday. My name is Sean, and I have with me Miss Linda of Crafting Cousins. And we're here every Sunday for Sunday Funday. And we're making something today. We're doing jelly roll strips because out of 2 years, in 2 years, we realized we had not made anything with jelly rolls. So we wanted to do that.
Yep, all jelly rolls. Yep.
And I got this fabric eons ago, probably like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago from Walmart when I first started out. Um, and then I kind of kicked it to the curb because I was using this my expensive fabrics making stuff for selling. So it got kind of kicked to the curb. Now this one, I think I'm gonna need to pin. So let me get some clips. Where is I had clips. Here we go.
Miss Rosa say, as soon as she sit down on the plane, she out. Girl, anything happen, I'll tell you about it because I see everything. I don't miss nothing.
Mm-mm. I'm with Miss Roslyn. I remember one time I was on the plane and evidently I fell asleep when I woke up. I was like, wait, we ain't left yet? What is going on?
Girl. Mm-mm.
So then I talked to the little lady. She said, "Oh no, um we had an issue. We had to wait." Okay. All right. So there we go. Well, but you know what? I want my seams to match up. So let's refold this because I have it on a seam now. And you know, there are some pillows where you can actually do the zipper, all of that, because this is my older Wally World fabric. I'm not worried about that because you know I have squirrels around here. They try to take the pillows out anyway. Need to find me a squirrel trap. Be trying to
Sound
mess up
crazy.
my pillows. Honey be trying to get them out the yard, baby. She be like, "Get out of here." Between them and the rabbit, she be after him like, "Get away. Keep it moving, buddies."
Yeah, I know it's a lot of rabbits out here. I'm like, it's about time for y'all to get some more sleep.
Mhm. Let's see what Chrissy say. She says, "Make Bentley a small bed." So Fuso and P said they can't sleep on the plane either, Miss Linda.
I need to see everything. Everything. Yeah, I saw that. I need to see everything, honey.
Miss Patricia says she think those strips would be good to connect blocks to a quilt. It could be. It really could be. Um, Miss Beverly said it's the best nap. It sure is.
Yeah, go right over here.
Miss Patricia said I'm not sleeping on a plane, train, or automobile.
Well, I'm gonna sleep in the automobile. Depends on who's driving.
Uh-huh.
If my truck driver husband driving, I'm going straight to sleep. We gonna be there in 2.3 hours. Mm,
Miss Chrissy says she'd be out of the plane so she could be recharged when she land. Exactly.
mm,
Oh my goodness.
Well, you don't want to fly with me because I'm gonna keep you. Keep your eyes open. We got you. Look to the left. I'm looking to the right. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But I need a nap
um,
too bad. Should have went to bed last night. Mm-mm.
so Ruji wants to know, how do you store fabric so it won't dry rot? Um, I don't know. Like I just keep mine. Like you see mine behind me in my clear bins. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. So I know
My
that my
grandmother,
house.
yeah, my grandmother always said mothballs. You know, they got some of the
Mm,
moth stuff out now for all that, so it won't dry rot with mothballs. That's how my grandmother stored. Like you had the cedar uh, foot locker or whatever, and that's
now,
where she still got those throws and stuff at. So that's
Well,
what I was told.
and you know what? I do have cedar around my house, so maybe it's the cedar that's helping. Cause like I do have, and you can buy like cedar balls, and you can buy cedar little wood strips and things like that. So I'm not really sure though, Ruji. I haven't had any issues, but I do have like a moisture detector and all of that in the house, so I know like at minute my house stays about at 50% for moisture. And so I don't know if that's good or bad, but what is it? Not moisture. It's not moisture. It is humidity. So, and I'm in Texas, so I think the humidity has something to do with it too. I'm biased. Say you scared without saying you're scared, Miss Linda.
Oh no, you're talking to me because ain't no scared. I'm just, I'm doing me. I done did my thing before I got on the plane, honey. I don't care who plane it is.
Yes,
Plane, automobile. I did my thing, but I'm just not gonna close my eyes because I do want to open them. You understand? Oh, okay, thank
yes,
you.
yes. So, Miss Chrissy or Miss Sherry, if one of the mods are still here, can you drop the Facebook group in the chat? Miss Kristen says, my mom thought our flight was over when we had to return to the gate because of a medical emergency. Oh no, poor thing.
Yeah.
Plant some mint. Oh, okay, okay. She said plant some mint. I'm okay with it going everywhere. I don't care. I think the mint is what will deter the little rabbits and stuff. Even then, I had mint and a pot, and it even spread from there. Miss Linda Gray says she doesn't do anything special. She's had fabric, some of it for over 30 years. Uh, Few so in peace said they just nosy. She said they said they're just nosy. I don't know if it's a lady or a man, but they said they're just nosy, so that's why they don't go to sleep.
Girl, I want to see everything. Mm-mm.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna change the color of my thread because um I don't want this black. to be on my top stitch.
People be in there drinking and be drinking up the liquor and stuff. I said, y'all drinking liquor on the fight?
Mhm. That's the best, especially when I gotta be on the flying for 14 hours. Give me a drink. Let's go.
Well, that's one thing, but not when a few hours, hour, two, three, whatever.
No.
But to
I
each his
fall
own.
asleep. Mm-mm. No, if I had a bad day, maybe, but just ready to go home.
Yeah,
All right,
I'll
let's
be
get
reading.
this
I read two
pulled
or
through
three books by
here.
the time that plane land. Mm-mm.
Now, I do. Now, I will download me a couple of Netflix videos, which I need to do.
I hear
But
a lot of
yep.
people say that, but I don't. I don't because you pay for this stuff on the plane, like going to Texas. I pay
Hmm.
for this stuff and they have no internet. I'm like, what?
They didn't have internet.
Mm-mm. No, they didn't have it. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. Rosalind. I don't sleep the entire 14 hours. I'm on this. I want all the food. I want all the food because
She said all the food.
I'm gonna need all the food. They be making. Ooh, no. It'd be so good.
Mm.
Nope. I want to try it. I want the food because most of the time when I first sit down, they give you the menu and take your order before they give you your clothes to change into. So I'm gonna need all that. I have not been to Sydney, Miss Patricia. That is on my list. I almost went because I was going to have a layover on my way to Manila one year. But I have not been yet. I'm planning. It's on my list. It's definitely on my list. Australia is the place for me. I want to go. Oh, okay. So all I'm doing now is top stitching this
I did
together.
too, Shamika. When I was flying out somewhere with my husband, um, and on the way going, it was all right. Coming back from Arizona, they took my crochet needles. They
Oh,
was
really?
as the airport, American Airlines, not, no, Southwest. But yeah, they took my crochet needles. They showed did. They said I couldn't have them, and I was like, "Well, you called?" And they said, "Well, she came this way." He says, "No, she can't have them." So yeah.
That was the same with my scissors. They took my scissors on the way back. I was doing sashiko on the plane and they took my scissors. So I said what I was gonna try this time is the little bitty ones because she said, well, if you had smaller ones, so I'm gonna try these the next time because they're not so pointy. But yeah, they took my scissors. And I had
Right.
these. But I get it because I could kill somebody with these. I know
Yeah,
it. I already know it.
with the
But I
crochet
went
needle.
on the plane with them and they didn't take it.
Hmm.
I know better now.
Well, see, that's how they did on the way coming back, Miss Sean. On the way going, they had already told me that the plastic crochet, and I really don't like the plastic ones, but it got the job done. But yeah, they wouldn't let me bring them back with me on the way coming back.
I was like, that lady took my K Buckley scissors. I know she took them. She
Home,
was looking at
but she
them.
took them
She
home with her. Hmm.
she went back in that box like I'm getting them scissors. Hmm.
Yeah, she
All
took
right.
the job.
Pillow. It's a pillow. Now, here we go. Put some strips together. That is super cute though. This might go on my in the house pillow. Like this will match my might be my new little night pillow. I like it. I sure do.
Yeah, you do all kind of things with this. It came out really nice.
Yes, because she took the scissors home. I was like, man, because I had been on. So where was I coming from? I was coming from Manila. So I had already flew over there. I had flew to India. I had flew back to Manila. I'm like, wait, what? I done been on like 4, 5 planes, and you taking my scissors, lady? Like,
She took
what?
them home. Them the same ones
And
that
this was
come.
on the way back home. I was on my way back home. I was like, oh man, can't even Sashiko on the plane back. So,
Yeah, she got you. And the same
sh-
scissors poked her and cut her about a week or so ago.
girl, no, she got them scissors. She got them hanging off her at her house. Yeah, she got them scissors. She sure does. This is what I use for my this is what I use to iron with this time. I use flatter.
Mm.
And I'm actually a new distributor for flatter, so I'm gonna have some miniatures available for purchase so you can try them. So I'm gonna get a miniature set. Hey, Miss Evelyn, welcome in from Orlando.
Hey, Miss Evelyn.
So yes, thank you, Denzel. Yes, girl. She took the Miss Linda lost crochet needles. Just stuff just be getting taken over.
And I wonder what they do with that stuff. Because I know they ain't throwing it in the garbage.
They, yeah, they put it up for auction. I don't know. Look, they might be on Whatnot selling them.
My God. Girl,
Might be
stop.
selling them on Whatnot. You never know. You never know.
Yeah,
They might be selling them on Whatnot. Yes, they might be selling them on Whatnot. You just never
girl, if I
know.
see my crochet hook, it's going to be on. I'm going to say, hey, I want that.
Yes. Christian said they feed you nicely on those international flights. They do, Christian, especially me, because I look, there's no shame in my game. I'm sitting in first class. Yes, I want all the food. Bring me all the food and whatever else. Wait, I had a little sticker wake me up because I closed my little door. Bloom, don't talk to me. I'll be back when you bring me some food. Change my clothes and everything because they give you pajamas and socks and all that. Yep. I was telling one young man he was traveling for the first time internationally. He says, "Do you think I can keep these pajamas?" I said, "Absolutely. Nobody else is going to wear them. Keep them. Get them all. Every flight you're on, grab the pajamas and throw them in your bag." I was like, "Keep this one out. Put the rest of them. Keep them new, and you got new pajamas when you get home." He was like, "Ooh, that's a good idea." Yes, it is. So yeah, and the food is always really good. So thank you, DB. She says your pillow is pretty. Love the colors. Oh, okay, yeah. I thought it was you, Dunzel. My
Shoot,
bad.
you got any more trash?
They actually throw it in the trash. Really, Miss Evelyn? Oh my God. That's crazy. That is crazy. All that stuff. Child, somebody needs to be making one day they're gonna think about making some money with it. And like I said, go on Whatnot, sell it, possibly. All right, Miss Linda, what you doing? What you doing over there? You sewing it up for Bentley? We can't hear you. You went on mute when Eric came in.
Um, yes, I put the 5. I added the 5 of the stripes.
Okay. And so are you going to what you gonna do? You're just gonna leave you're not gonna put no batting in it for Bentley?
Yeah, I told you I'm a batten it and edge it. But let me
Oh,
let me
okay.
see how I look after this right here now, because it's a little
Okay.
wider now.
Okay. Okay, Miss Nikki. I'll make sure we let you in. Guys, if you haven't already, please hit the like button. Thumbs up, like if you're on your television, you can just toggle, hit the up button, and it will give you the list of things, and then just take your hand over there, your little mouse over thing over there, swipe over there, hit the thumbs up.
I smell
If
fried chicken.
you,
Mm.
ma'am,
I smell you cooking fried chicken. Somebody cooking some fried chicken. I smell it.
Oh no, I'm not.
Mm.
Mm-mm, that was yesterday. Yesterday I cooked some fried chicken. Actually, it wasn't chicken. It was chicken parts. Because I'm a country girl. I like gizzards and livers and all those
Mm, mm,
things.
mm, mm.
So Miss Patricia says someone probably already making money as soon as they take the trash in the back. Probably so, Miss Patricia. I'm thinking like, what in the world, you know? Yes, ma'am. I agree with you there. Like somebody doing something.
Mm, mm. Yeah, they selling
Yes,
that stuff
yes,
in
yes.
Sean. Somebody taking some of that stuff and selling it, just like them people's suitcases. They know it.
Mm-hmm. Dunzel said no, not livers.
Mm-mm.
Thank you, Miss Renee. Oh boy. So let me tell y'all, I'm working on, and I still have time. I'm gonna finish it or at least work on it some more tonight. My handbag, and I have all of these golf towels I need to get finished. I have an order that came in the other day and the towels just got here. So I need to start putting those on the embroidery machine. But I worked on my little buckle for the bag. So this is gonna be magnetic buckle, but I worked on that and I edge coated my straps, so I'm excited about that. They look so good. Um, but Miss Shantae said, my daughter works for Southwest and she constantly buys electronics, but maybe that's just lost and found.
Hmm. That's took and found is what it is. They took
Well, she said she
somebody else
buying it.
found it.
Shamika says she eat it all too.
Mm,
Yes.
mm, 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 mm. No, thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to think what else. So, um, oh, Darika says I've been watching and working. I'm always going to sleep on a plane. If something happens, I won't know. I'll just open my eyes in heaven. If something's going to happen, I'd rather not see it. Yes, Darika,
Mm.
me too. Miss Ann says, "So sorry, but I'm going to bed. Worked so hard today. Harvest green beans after church, and I'm whoop. Well, Miss Ann, you have a really good
I've
night.
been safe.
I'm so
Mhm.
glad you're safe, and I'm sorry about your greenhouse and that you guys lost that, but you were able to harvest your green beans today. That's a thing. That's a big thing." But
All right,
have a good night. Have a good night. Thank you for joining us. We got to figure out what our maybe airplane. We got to figure out what our word of the day is so we can say that. All right, Miss Linda. That's cute. That's so cute.
yeah, it's wider and but yeah, I don't know. I got to think about what this is, Miss Shawn. That's too big for Bentley, but yeah, I don't
Mhm.
know.
Well, I mean, you think about it though. You could have a couple of bags out of there.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
really could have a couple of bags out of there. I mean, a
Mm,
couple, because that's pretty long. So if you did like the that little tote bag that we
thank you.
did, yeah, yeah. Or look, you know what? You can add some stiffener to it and make some toiletry bags and you can make some toiletry bags.
Mm,
Add some SF 101 or maybe the PF 447 or 809
PF 447. Yeah.
or even the 809. Something to make it stiff.
Mm, hmm.
Mhm.
Thank you, DB. Yeah.
Kristen says she think we have to change it to airplane, the word of the day.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, SF 101 is really good. It is a stiffener. It's really good for light bags. Like if you were making some travel bags, like we were just talking about on the airplane, if you were making some, what are those other bags we had, Miss Linda? We made some toiletry bags too. The toiletry bags are really good for that as well. Where you go, Miss Linda? Child, she done ran away. I don't know where she went. Okay, let me see. At Miss Evelyn said Bentley and a couple of bags. That's right, Miss Evelyn. I agree. Um, it's a good size panel too. That's true, Spilling the Diversity. That is true. Um, the electric blanket for the couch. That is what I did, and they came out nice. Yes. She could also make big prop pillows. Ooh, that is true for the grandkids. That could be floor pillows, Miss Linda, the big pillows for the floor.
They ain't welcome here no more this year. I
She put the kids out, y'all. She put the
sure
kids
did.
out.
Mhm.
Um, so Shantae says, I think I overuse FS 101. Definitely my favorite. What do you mean you overuse it? So SF 101 is super good for any of those things that you want to make your cotton just a little bit more structured. So it's used for structured items. Now, if you're trying to make it really super stiff, 809. So that is also a Pellon product. The 809s are very stiff. So Miss Linda, everybody's saying how pretty your fabric is and that they love it. Miss Patricia says,
Thank you, girl. That's that DT special. That's that DT special. That's
oh,
what it is. It's DT special. Thank
Miss
you.
Patricia said that's why she's going to miss that's what she's going to miss from Joann's buying the stabilizer on sale. So if you haven't already, Waywack um, is a really good store that has a lot of that. Now, I do want to say that the Pellon factory did have a big fire during one of the hurricanes or something like that. So they're going to have to come back because they did have a huge fire. So hopefully they will begin to recover from their fire and get more of their products out. But they did have a huge fire. But
Look,
Waywack, hmm,
look at Miss Evelyn. Miss Evelyn over there. Miss Evelyn, yes, I do love them, but they got on my nerves. 3 weeks was enough instead of 3 months. They had to go home. I took them home to their parents. Y'all having a good time traveling while I'm sitting over here pulling out my hair. No, get the kids.
she was like, "Forget them kids."
Yep, forget them. And you spending $350 to $500 a week on food? Oh no, they had to go, honey. Mm-mm.
Have a good night, passionately intrigued. Thank you for coming in.
Good night.
Yes, it was. Yeah, I understand. Look,
Yeah,
that was
that's
a
a little
lot.
too much for me. Yeah, I'm too old for that stuff now. No.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Patricia. They have some good stuff. They have a new uh it's like a fusible and they have a stiff one as well. Let me show you because I have it. Let me get it. But they and I'll tell you the names of them. But I think it's called Profuse, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't even know what that
Um,
company was I bought that one from. Yeah.
yeah, and I actually got yeah, it's called Profuse. So they have a fusible woven interfacing, but it's Profuse.
Oh, cool.
So it's Profuse. And then their other one is also called Profuse, but they called it Stiff. So it is Profuse Stiff. But yeah, it's a Profuse. Um, so yeah. Okay, so Shantae says she just got a roll of fusible similar to SF 101 from Amazon. Not sure how I will like it. Yeah, I would test it on some fabric that you okay with, like it not being a real thing, or get you some DT fabric and test it on to see if it's gonna fuse the way you want it to. Also, making sure Oh, thank you, Shay Shay. Also, make sure that you are looking at what else is going on with it, because like sometimes it may stick, it may not stick, but read the directions if they have some, and make sure you use the temperatures, because that temperature is important. All right, Miss Linda. So you got to figure out what you're gonna do with yours now, because now it's too big for Bentley. But you could cut it. You could cut it. You could make something for Bentley, and you could make something for yourself. You could have a little throw pillow, little armrest pillow. While you're reading, a armrest pillow.
You're right.
Mhm, mhm. Let's see what else we got. All right. Anybody else making anything? What are you guys gonna do this week? Anybody got anything on the plans and horizons for sewing this week? So what's your sewing thing you're gonna do? Or let's just say crafting. What are you going to make this week? Because I think we're all makers or in the beginning of being makers. So what are you gonna make this week?
Mm.
What you waking? Oh well, you eating right now, but what you gonna make?
Mm. Mm.
For me, I will be making towels. I have 40 golf towels to get out of here. I also have earrings I need to test some files, and I will be finalizing and making the table runner for our sew along.
Look at Donzel. He
What is
threw a
that?
shot. He threw a shot. Shay Shay said, "Your nails are so pretty." That Denzel said, "That's because her nails are pink." Shay Shay.
Miss Renee says she's still working on the quilt blocks, and I want to get back to the beginners quilts I started. Okay, that's
Hey,
cool.
Blue Land. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Miss Connie. Ooh, Frederica Capricorn sign purse for herself. Nice.
Mm.
Okay. Kristen says she don't know yet, but she might do some organization. Nothing wrong with that. Donzel says sorry, Shay Shay. All right. Well, guys, thank you all so much for joining and watching. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. And if you have, thank you, Miss Linda, and I appreciate it. And also, ooh, she's gonna make the flag design from Sweet Pea. We
I think I
love
seen that,
Sweet
Sweet
Pea.
Pea. Miss Jenny.
We
I
love
think I
Sweet Pea.
seen that. Mm-hmm. I
Yes.
seen that.
Miss
Yep.
Evelyn says she's gonna be sorting sewing boxes. Ooh. Now, Miss Evelyn, do you make an what is that thing called? We were talking about them yesterday. She says sorting sewing boxes. So are you going to be making any advent boxes?
Mm. Yes.
Because that's something we've been looking for.
Yeah.
What kind of
We've been on the
advent
hunt.
boxes are out there?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So get ready for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, very important. Well, guys, what am I gonna work on? I'm going to, yeah, I already said towels. I gotta do those towels. Gonna get them done. We're gonna get them done, and then I have a couple of shirts that I need to get done as well for embroidery. So my week is gonna be full of embroidery and knocking it out. What about you, Miss Linda?
I have a cowboy hat to put a lot of pictures on.
Hmm.
We finna see what happened now. We finna
All
see.
right. Yes. I do
Mm-hmm.
have to do some scheduling of my content as well. So I'm gonna schedule some content. She
Oh,
says, "No, just moved." Oh, okay.
mm,
Okay, Miss
I
Evelyn. Well,
got you. I
congratulations on
got
your move.
you. Mm-hmm.
I know that can be stressful too.
Mm-hmm.
So all right, guys. Well, we really, really appreciate you all hanging in here
Thank
with us.
you.
My cute pillow.
Yes, and my I don't know question mark.
Look.
We're not
Maybe
sure
she'll
yet.
figure it out. Maybe she'll figure it out by next Sunday and then tell us what she did with it.
Maybe half a Bentley. I don't know.
Mhm.
Maybe half of a pillow, and I don't know.
Mhm. A pillow would be cute though, black and white. So you never know.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah. All
Thank
right,
you.
guys. Well, have a wonderful week. Enjoy yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Be careful out there. I'm going to have a Quilting 101 binding tutorial that will come out sometime this week. I thought it would have been tomorrow, but because I recorded the whole thing and it was in silence, oh my God, now I got to go redo it. So, ooh, she says
Yes.
a
That
lumbar
lumbar
pillow.
pillow.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Thank you, Kristen.
Yes.
Thank you again, everyone, for joining us. We
Thank
so appreciate you all. So
you.
have a wonderful week. I
Yeah.
will be posting in our thing. And make sure that if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We're here every Sunday for Funday. And today's word of the day is going to be airplane. Airplane.
Airplane. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Jenny. Have a great week. You guys, we will talk to you later.
Yep.
Bye.
Have a good one. Thank you. Bye bye.
Sunday fun day, oh so bright. Stitching dreams in morning light. Sewing fabric all day long. Thank you, watchers sing along. Great times here under the sun. Threads and needles having fun. Live or replay doesn't fade. Appreciate this bond we've made. Thank you all for tuning in. On this Sunday, let's begin. Laughs and stitches hand in hand. Join us, part of this grand band. Patchwork quilts and memories, crafting moments with such ease. Week ahead, let's keep the glow. All together, let love show. From every corner, near and far, join our circle, be a star. Grateful hearts and threaded ties. In our hands, the future lies. Thank you all for tuning in. On this Sunday, let's begin. Laughs and stitches hand in hand. Join us, part of this grand band.